Hi guys, super exciting news. We're back with one of my long lost clients, Ann. She was one of the first, and I'm going to go back and find some of her old videos. What I'm doing this is his lesson too, and I'm going to tell you what the lesson is here. It's I don't want the leash made tight. Look, it's like Seinfeld, the bizarro world where they're meeting. But what I'm saying to this dog is, I don't want the leash made tight. Good. I'm going to do this as a recall, too. Watch. OMG. Not tell me Molly's spot. Molly's over there pooping by the gate. I've kept this under wraps long enough, but that little dog is just above and beyond. All right, look. I'm going to turn Remy. Good. I need to have a body language. Let me get Birdie away from this gate. Did you guys see my psychic collar? Alright, so my job is to I'm coming to help you. Alright, so look, this is the bizarro world. That's my Jerry, and that's my Kramer, and that's her Jerry, and that's her Kramer. I'm really excited for you, girl, that you're getting the dream dog that you've always wanted. I love that.
So cool.
I paid his price a little bit. We need to have, but what we need is we need to have the Molly versus mud wrestling. Come on, that'd be a big seller right here.
Guys,
girl, she's gonna be big. I don't.
That's where she goes.
They seem to be. Oh, she goes after your arms. I thought you said she was just mouthing. Is she pretty much chomping down?
My skin is like paper. She touches me and Briggie,
I'll tell you who's going home with you and who's staying at the school. It's that little one. Change of plans. We're signing Petey up for extensive schooling. She likes him now. I definitely don't want that chain on her, though, girl. All right, let me get this puppy back out of the way, and Molly won't.
He got his head in there.
Oh,
Goofus. What a goofus.
Well,
his harness, and she got to where all she did was pull, so I had to put this on her, and she'll heal.
she's gonna be 100 pounds. She kind of looks like Jean, though, doesn't she? Or is it just me?
She reminds me so much of
The
Jean.
eyes, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jean still lives on forever on YouTube. I was telling her about that was. Remember, that was when I first started doing it, when you first came here. Petey was a puppy back then. Oh, hang on, let me get him out of the way, and Summer will open up the gate for you.
Pete and Jane are one day apart. Carolyn said to say that she and Jane said hello.
Well, and tell her that I said, thank God, finally, the training finally kicked in after 8 years. So you see? Remy!
See how nice
He goes off into the white light. Hi,
listen
you
so
guys
well.
are pretty. Look, you're the star. You're the star of the show. All right.
It's all right. Are they coming up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait. It's all right. It's all right. Settle.
They're all right to come in, right? You can go ahead and bring them in. Yeah, you can go ahead and bring them in.
Well, I will as soon as she wants to walk.
Oh, right.
Come on.
She's pretty.
Isn't she pretty?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
She's stubborn.
No,
Okay.
she's not stubborn.
No, here, I'll get that.
If I'm working with her, she's wonderful. If she's
You know, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that one, if nobody's around and it's just you and her,
We
she's
wouldn't
perfect.
have to work if we had nickels.
as soon as she's on her, she's
Hi, Molly.
always off the wall.
Hi, Molly.
She Did your back
turned.
when I try to
All right,
take
listen.
a
This
shower?
is okay. This is the best story ever.
When
This is
I-
why I love Ann. She pulled wallpaper off the wall. This morning. Can we go back a little farther? What happened before?
When I'm in the shower, that's her entertainment. She peels the wallpaper off.
You mean
the
right
wall.
outside the shower?
Yeah, right outside the bathroom.
I know, but look at her little tail tuck. She's not quite so cocky now.
No.
She's not quite so using you for her little bite suit.
We've
Molly's
had
putting a move on
play
it.
dates. The neighbors' dogs have
okay.
come in the yard. Everybody
Who
off
are
leash.
they? Are they puppies?
No. My neighbor has, I don't think they're cockapoos, but they're something like that. They're a little bigger than a cockapoo
Doodle
would
poodle
be.
something.
Well, not quite that big, but a mid-sized dog. And Pete
Let him go.
fell
Just
in
drop that
love
leash.
with,
Come on, this is a match made in heaven.
Pete fell in
I
love
think these
with the
two are
little
long
white
lost relatives. But you see his modus operandi. No, girl, he's so insecure. No, don't pet him. Don't pet him.
one. He gets in between my legs, and that's how I got bit.
Oh, I see that. That's his modus operandi to avoid an escape. But now he's got an expectation of you to reinforce that.
No.
So you guys see what I did? I didn't move or have any reaction. I think she's a good dog. I do. She's a beautiful dog. I think she's super excited to have her on the show. I think she'll be the best kind of long-range puppy. These are the kind of problems we make.
And then the best
The fastest
blue
people.
Great Dane.
Well, yeah, and that's like a real dark blue. Are they all that dark, or you pick the darkest one?
The whole litters like that.
Every single one was the same color?
Yeah, Instagram, Della Danes.
She doesn't know about my Great Dane thing, and we just had that Great Dane Falconer.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy.
He weighed 100 pounds when I got him. By the time we found him his new home, he was...
Oh, yeah. It's just 100% better.
This one's correcting her. I love it.
Oh, no.
I watched Pete when he was little. He could correct her. So I tried
but we
to
don't even
follow.
want to have him...
Have to do that.
Yeah,
I
he
started
is. I don't want a job of fighting off my stalker either. I have to do it, but it's very uncomfortable and makes my life miserable. So that's what we have to think of for him. You know what I mean?
Yesterday and
He's
today,
not happy right
I
now.
started separating her because she was constant.
She wants
If
to
I
be.
wasn't entertaining her, she was on him or the cat.
I want you to think of it this way. If I had
She
some
likes
other
cat.
annoying client that pulled up and was next thing all over you, just asking you questions, and you would be thinking, I like just looking around, because that's what they want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they like to do, dog. Just walk around, sniff around, look around. Not have something engaging them.
Yeah.
Even puppies when they're doing it. See, she wasn't even comfortable
She
with that.
seems like she wants to play,
He's
but
not
she's
uncomfortable
scared.
with Even,
Wants
Well,
to.
Pete.
well, see, she's starting to come now. See, she's getting her little, yeah, that wore off quick, though. Yeah, her
Yeah.
little insecurity wore off
Yeah.
quick. She went right back to
Yeah. She's like, this,
How much
this
does the
place
Great
is
Dane
okay.
weigh already?
You know, I don't know. I have trouble getting, but at 6 weeks she was 14 pounds. At 6 weeks, the Danes were only 9 and 10 pounds. And
dogs do
they
grow
were
at different rates.
really thin looking.
What?
When I went
Thin looking? I
picked-
thought you said this was some reputable breeder, girl.
Well, what I've decided is she does show dogs. They don't have them
Well,
in the house.
yeah.
They don't have them in the bed.
Are you sure? Because a lot of those
Yeah.
show dogs are pretty pampered, and they do
No,
have a
these
little
are
bit.
not pampered. They
I
have.
will tell you, girl, they are grown too. But just come sit over here, girl. Ignore her.
They have.
She's way more invested in you. Let her know you're not that invested. Tell her it's
what I
about as
call
vicious as the
puppy.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
From their ears being wet and food on them, that the rash started with their ears. Their ears were swollen and spread on their face.
You're more invested, I know, but that's the problem. And if you still had this state of mind when this dog was a year old, this dog would be running from you every chance you got. Dogs grow at different rates. That right there tells you a lot. And I will tell you, if this was your child and you took it to the school and it was acting like this, it's going to be
So funny. Because when my youngest went to.
That's what he did?
Oh, he was crying. They had to peel him off my leg. I was crying.
Okay, you guys, back over here. Now, this is, again, the common denominator.
I was crying.
We're going to work
I
all
had to
afternoon.
go to principal's office and cry my little...
On the first day of school, of kindergarten?
preschool.
Oh, God, not even kindergarten.
2-day twos.
Yeah, but you see, it wore off. If you want to rush her over and look at her, she's already getting braver. I'm telling you right now, if she looks over here, don't even be looking.
So
if it
I
was
make
me,
her dependent on me.
well, if it was, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make myself Billy Joe Armstrong. She's like, I don't know who that is.
I definitely
Sounds
don't
very
know who
important.
that is,
Summer
but
didn't
sounds
even know.
good.
I didn't either.
He's the Green Day frontman, the largest band, the greatest band in the world.
Scared me.
People just idolize this guy. If he came here right now, no, it was like on Seinfeld. Did you ever see the one where Elaine started dating that guy that was in the commercial? She didn't really know why, but every time she looked at him, it was just...
The Pine Sol guy or whatever he
That
was.
one, and I watched those.
No, it was
Like
he was
Mr.
the
Clean.
mattress king.
Oh yeah,
He was
when
a
he looked
mattress
like
king. He's, I'm the king, I'm the king. So when
Yeah.
she first met him, she didn't know why, but she was completely enamored of him.
Yeah,
She didn't
she
realize
didn't
it was
know
a
why.
subliminal thing from the TV
Commercials.
commercial. But, you know, that's how they have to be. If you said right now, this dog's completely enamored of me, I'd say, I'm not seeing it.
I was going to say, why is she right here like Pete?
These two, we need to get chihuahuas in slow-mo. Oh, she's really a chiweenie. But you see, she's very interested in him.
Yeah. Somebody might
Well, and they're both very interested in her. Because they're trying to keep an eye on where's this thing going to be getting crowded in my space here in a minute.
Her as in Briggie? Or her as in this one?
Her as in this one, because is it going to come over here and start crowding my space? Yeah, he's thinking for himself, you know. Oh, he's just throwing a tantrum, ignore him. His mother got called. His is the mother that got called that the child was already taking over the classroom and beating up the teacher. Thank God yours was just the one in the corner. You don't even want to know where that one ended up now. They got a name for her. We found that one on mugshots.com. You see, she's getting braver, and this is a lot of what you have to give her, girl, as a gift of life, is the ability, situational awareness. Again, if the dog becomes, you know, overreacts to situations, I can tell you it's not a good life for a dog.
She just is constantly either on him, the cat, or something.
Okay,
If you are not
you just
training.
have the one cat.
Two, one though
Is just too
inside,
busy hiding.
and the other hides all the time. Anyways, I don't know how old it is, but it's lived in my attic for years and years and years.
It doesn't come out at all.
18.
It comes out to eat.
Oh no, people! I have two cats that look alike. People think I only have one.
Yeah.
Because you really only ever see one of them. I'm not even sure which one they see. Because they look alike, but the one pretty much, it likes to hide in the cabinet.
Yeah.
That's what it likes to do. No, she's going to be our new prize people. We're going to make her a star. I already said I'm go back and find the old.
Am I going to get
I
TV
remember.
offers for her?
Yes. Commercials, everything. I remember what the video now was. The video was you training Gene, and then I was at the side holding Petey, and then I just pretended like he tore loose from me. Maybe he did actually.
I remember
tear
we
loose.
went on an outing.
And then he
we
ran.
weren't
We
here.
went to the
took
feed
off.
store.
Yes.
And then we had to
that's where it
chase him.
was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and find it because you chasing
Yeah.
him in slow-mo. This will be hilarious. It's a comedy show now. But they're in a panic. I think I just let go of the leash. And then these guys were running and chasing him. You know, she's more humble at least, though. That's what you have to look at. And, you know, if you're going to have two large dogs in your house, I'm telling you, you want kind, humble souls.
Oh, definitely. And
Not,
that's
you know,
why I
big
got
bully
her,
jerks.
was because that's what I read of her mother's eyes.
Oh,
you know.
okay, I got you. Well, where was this mother? Where did these people live?
Well, they live in Lakeland.
So you drove to the
when
house.
we greeted them, we drove to the house. He just opens the front door, and the mother and the aunt, they're half-sisters, come barreling out.
Well, what did they bring
And
them
they
for, hunting
still
dogs?
jump. No, they're just pets. But
Those
she
people down there hunt.
was very gentle. I looked in her eyes and felt like she was a kind spirit.
I don't think these puppies mean it. I don't see that much. If they get off balance,
Right.
and the part that you don't want gets bigger, and the part
Well, and
that
that's
you do
what
want
I was-
starts sinking down, then that's what you call an out of balance dog.
That's
That'll
what
be
I
my
was
drawing
fearful.
today.
I was fearful of that because I
Trust me,
don't
girl,
know
it's
how
a
to
good
control the constant She takes her whole mouth around his whole neck.
Yeah, that's what they do, and I'll tell you what's not comfortable for the individual on the receiving end of that.
Yeah. And he just isn't big enough anymore to correct her.
Well, and again, girl, he shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean? We shouldn't, because I get these people that say, well, I want to get another dog to calm down this or that or other dog, and it's like we can't really assign that dog that role because they have no consciousness of that. So it would never work out because they're not aware.
I try to be louder and stern, more stern, and stomp my foot and use a louder voice, it scares him.
Yeah. Well, why would
Instead of correcting.
Yeah.
So I'm at,
No, he's living in confusion.
I'm at a loss for what is there that won't bother him and will help her. And
It's
that's
called
why
the
I'm
pager.
Exactly.
And Anne's got in her mind that Jean was perfect before she brought him for training. But I can recall. I'll go back and look at my notes. Go get my old notebooks. I've kept more detailed records than the Unabomber. I think that what it was is she had gone after a dachshund or something, and then I think she was trying to bring him or something. Jerry was the dachshund?
Yeah, Jerry
had some congenital blindness.
I don't know. He's like 14 years old.
Impressive, right?
And he's been blind.
He came for a visit one time.
I don't think she
No, it's called Jean Didn't Eat Jerry. That's the name of the video.
I remember you wanted him to come, but
no,
I
he
thought
came.
Wanda wouldn't let him.
No, I'll go find it. It was called Jean Didn't Eat Jerry.
Jerry's still around.
Oh, Molly's Breaking Bad.
Oh, she's Breaking Bad on Molly. All right, get all this. This will be perfect for my animal behavior.
She's trying to bring him back,
Yeah.
or she thinks she
Well,
is.
but look at her whole walking, though. Do you see how she's kind of doing the...
Yeah, she's walking funny. She has the cutest little walk.
Well, and all the neck craning and everything. What she's scared of is this one. And I'm going to tell you why she's scared of this one. Because it's sitting still. And he's really not mean. If I let him out, then he's not going to do anything. But that's what she's afraid of. And I try to explain that to you. Dogs are really more interested in a dog that sits still. If I just told you, come here and start flailing and petting all, they get bored with you real quick. But whereas if you sit still, they have to watch you more closely. I want you to think of it as this analogy. Because they read body language, and it would be like a person if you whispered. They learn to
Lean in.
well, rather than blah, blah, blah.
No.
So that's what it is. But she doesn't know what to make of him because he's just sitting there. It's gonna all be great in slow-mo. Get it all!
Getting this one feisty.
This is it in slow-mo.
You have to
Wait,
edit.
this is it, Ann. This is it in slow-mo. Right, you need to just, and part of it really is, again, Molly does the same thing. We just don't have any reaction. If I had a reaction to her right now, well, and you see that's,
Problem
yeah, well,
solved.
but
It
yeah,
worked.
and it's even the fact, she's living right now in
On the edge.
well, yes, in what's
Living
in
on
her
the
mind
edge.
is this
Living
heightened
on the
reality where,
edge.
my God, who knows what could happen next. And what happens, what I call it with dogs is something called hinky behavior. And hinky behavior means they don't know what they're going to do next. That's the most dangerous kind of behavior. You know what I mean? Because that in reality, they don't know what they're going to do. So it would be virtually impossible to predict what they're going to do because they don't even know.
She can
Oh,
sit
get this.
down and roll over. She already will roll over.
Look at her face. Look at the face she's making.
To me, it looks like curious.
Well, no, it's sour. Oh, Molly just knows exactly what she's doing. Look at her over there, little marking her territory.
Just
And
letting
then
her know, and
look
then
at the
walks
smirk on the
away.
dog's face. Look
See
at her.
you
Oh,
later,
she's
and then walks
insane.
away.
Oh, she's
She
a little
is.
rescue. We got some people saying, oh, she's like, she bites my husband's feet.
Stinker.
Oh, I believe it because she bites our feet.
Crazy little Molly.
Pete, why did you get down and go
But
do
she's
something?
perfect. I mean, playing the role of Pete in her movie is going to be this one. You see?
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the reason I have to have this one.
Can I say her name?
No, girl, just ignore her. Do you see how our
Do you
doing
know how
this?
hard this is for me?
Well,
Well,
that's
but
good
it's-
then.
but
You're
what's
learning too.
happening
You
is
just
it's
gotta.
working. If you,
Yeah.
she's not interested in you right now, and and that's what we have to say to ourselves. How interesting am I? She's more interested really in this dog right now.
And see, that posture to me looks like I'm over you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's innocuous. I will tell you,
It
it's
would alert me a little bit
Well,
because
yes.
she kind of puffed up.
well, no, she doesn't have the right. No, he's not. But I mean, you've got to look at. I mean, one. I mean, he's got a predictable behavior because the dog's like 7 or 8 years old. I mean, we know it's not going to suddenly attack.
She wants to pet him so bad he could
But
tell.
I'm just trying to learn to read another dog's.
Yeah, I will tell you. Basically, that's innocuous.
Takes time.
You know, and what's not right is her response. She's overreacting to this. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I'm dragging a poo-poo bag. You have any dignity.
Hard to see now.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, but you see how he doesn't.
One of my neighbors brought her pack, which are 2 Italian Greyhounds and 1
those are good
Jack
to play
Russell.
with. Those are too good
And
to play
he was so aggressive, and she tied him to the back of my car, and he just was
with.
hurt.
Once you tie him up, they don't.
So finally, she kept wanting to introduce him, and I was nervous.
No, girl.
So
glad you
finally,
didn't.
I took her rear end to the Jack Russell because she got him off the car and was going to try and introduce him. And that Russell calmed right down. They ended up playing and doing fine.
Yeah, once
but-
you tie him up and try to.
Yeah, I knew that, you know, when my Caesar
Oh, okay, that's right. She's a big Caesar fan. We got to get her off Caesar and onto
holding
Panzer
back,
too.
I learned, is it creates aggression.
Well, I mean, I used to train protection dogs. I can tell you what, the first thing we did was tie him up and, give him the hold me back, I'll get him, hold me back, I'll get him.
Oh,
If
really?
you see, again, look at the dynamic. Now, you're still not of all of these the most interesting. And you see how I did it? Any reaction to it?
I'm somewhat.
She hasn't been watching the show lately. She doesn't know about our reality show format where we just put the spotlight on you, put everything you do in slow-mo, then I put annotations pointing out her mistakes. No, I'm so excited that you called. And this is what all my old clients do. I don't know if you remember me. No, not me. I completely forgot you, lady. Doesn't ring a bell, not at all, not sounding familiar. Then they go into all these details.
20
I had
videos.
this guy do it. I had only seen this guy like a year ago. He's completely convinced. He's been my client for like 20 years. Oh, no, I forgot you. No, crazy as a loon. Don't know who you are.
I think Jane was young when she came, don't you? And she.
Yeah, no, I think she was like, I think she was only like 9 months or something.
So it's
Because I started
been
doing
7
YouTube
years.
in like 2006.
Other than, remember my Cavalier King Charles Spaniel? You saved her life by getting me the horse drug, the horse medication. She
Because
almost
it had
died.
the coccidia.
And
I
then,
forgot about that.
And then 6 or 9 months later, she died.
I
And
helped her save the dog. She never forgot me for that.
yeah, it did
I
save her
remember
life.
that, but I remember
And
that happening. I didn't
think
remember it
she
was
got that the same. And we didn't get to it fast enough this
because you
time.
can't always detect it, and the stool thing is the problem.
Yeah, because she went back to the vet with the same horrible diarrhea and everything, and they
It's
called
prone to it or something.
and said she's ready to be picked up. Went to get her. She was happy, dancing. Friend of mine said I'll walk out to the car with her while I paid the bill. And
Please don't tell me it dropped dead before you left the vet.
banged on the door. He's banging on the door. He had diarrhea
Ooh.
all down him. And she had died in his arms.
Bringing it to the front while you paid the bill.
And they took her
You can't
back.
write this stuff.
They took
Gotta
her
Truth is
leave in
back
stranger
your
than
to
bangs.
fiction.
try and
Okay, you're good.
save her. And after she'd been back for a few minutes, I said, if she's going, I want to be with her. Can I go back? And they went back and said, normally no, but you've been here enough. They'll let you back. It was horrible. I said, let her go. Let her go.
Those don't
Because
really
they
have a
were-
long lifespan, generally speaking, girl. I know
Yeah,
it's
they were
terrible. They're such
Giving her shots in her heart,
What?
trying
Aw,
to stimulate
that's
it. I said,
terrible.
let her
Good
go.
Lord.
No
Oh,
more. She was young. She was
Oh.
sad.
She was 9.
That's what one of those girl. I've had so many friends that had them, and they just think it's some kind of heart condition or.
Yeah, they're
I
probably.
want to say my friend. Do you know Lisa Murrah?
Oh, is that Bobby Murrah's?
Yes, I think I'm gonna have to ask her, but I think she had Cavaliers. Yours had the same thing. It's genetically different.
Yeah.
And because certain dogs' immune system can fight it off.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and for some reason that breed, that's not the first time I've heard of that. All right, so I'm going to tell you what we're going to add to the mix is this puppy, and I'm going to tell you how this, show you how this is going to completely change the
The
dynamic.
one barking.
This is little Remy Needy.
He's just a baby. He's nice. They're all nice. This one seems to be a little bit more
And so what
comfortable.
I would say, stop that. What I'm saying is my job is to keep this puppy, to reinforce my recall and keep this puppy from overwhelming that puppy. Because this is kind of what it would be if you put the Great Dane around her. This would be her, that would be the Great Dane.
Oh, so this is.
Just the size.
This is now Briggie.
Yeah.
And this is now.
Yeah. Remy.
This is Pete.
Remy. Good. Good. So I've got the sound box on. Remy. Remy. Remy.
Yay! Yay!
Good boy.
Yay!
Yeah, I see that energy. How old did you say Remy
These
is?
are 7 months. Remy. Good. So I do want, and this is what I want you guys at home to think of. Remy. Remy. I'm drawing this circle around myself. And Delbert's trying to prank me by getting behind me. But you see how she's coming to life now? Remy!
Get more
What's
comfortable.
the Chihuahua's name?
Molly.
Molly. Why did Molly rush out and correct her just a second ago?
Because that's kind of her signature move. That's how she wiles away her tone.
I'm letting him know this is her
Right, come on, girl, let's go
domain.
put that first on top of that cage.
What a cute little cat.
You, little Molly.
Molly beats up all of us, so just prepare yourself.
But it doesn't instigate.
You're not excluded.
It doesn't instigate the others to want
Remy!
to fight.
So I'm pushing him with that pager, you guys.
That's
and
what bothers me when a dog growls like that, is that it's going to
Well,
get the
but-
hope of what's
No,
peeking.
no, girl, no, I don't want you to think of that. And what I want you to think of is
He gets real
is
protective
again, there's a
of food.
bound, yeah. Well, but there's a bounds of normal behavior that dogs are acting within, and that's not outside the bounds first. If I speak,
We're
said
letting
that's
them
the
know.
most vicious chihuahua I've ever seen. I'd laugh and laugh.
Yeah,
You
no,
know, I go, oh my God, this thing is mild compared to.
I'm just trying to
Remy!
understand what's acceptable and what's not. Because as soon as I hear
Well,
a
I want you to
growling
know
noise
these.
when there's a group of dogs, I'm
Well,
worried
but
the whole.
that's these people that say Chihuahuas are more vicious than pit bulls. What was the end game? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just saber. Remy. So I'm pushing him. Now I can push him with the pager. Come on. No, now we have nature trails. Here we go.
She loves to swim, so let's see if she has it.
Where does she swim in the pool?
Yeah. Pete got her. He's a great swimmer. He doesn't love